I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Here's a look at your stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Here's the offense, first of all, for Smyrna. It was Kylie Travis coming off the bench for 7 points. Tanija Johnson had 6. Micaiah James had 6. Jakia Herrera had 2. And Sania Dalton with 6, 2 first bank threes. Tay Williams was the leading scorer for Smyrna. She had 10. And Kanaya Matthews had 3 points. For Riverdale, Abby Dennis had 1 point. Madison Taylor with 12. A couple of first bank threes in there as well. Malaya Brown had 12 points. Zania Tiller had 16 points, the freshman. Elena Waller had 4. Dee Graves had 7. And Riley Sturbins, freshman, came off the bench. She popped in a 3 as well. That's a look at your individual scoring. And now the team stats. For Riverdale, they out-rebounded Smyrna 28-24. If you look at these stats, it's really pretty not bad. They look good. It's the turnovers. When you get to that is when it starts going haywire. Riverdale was 17 of 42 for the game, 40%. They had 5 threes. Smyrna 14 of 42, 33%. They had 4 threes. So both teams shot around 40 to 35%. Riverdale 15 of 28 for 54%. I know Coach Bug would like to see that a little bit better. So would Lonnie Drayton. 12 of 22 for 55% for them as well. Here are the turnovers, though. Riverdale's 22. Now, they only had 6 in the first half. Smyrna, 24. They only had 8 in the first half. But the defense really picked up in that second half. Riverdale led 10-6 at the end of one, 24-20 at the end of the half, 40-34. At the end of the third quarter, and had a lead up to at least 12 at one point. They hang on to win it by a score of 54-44. That's going to do it for the Ideas Tees Between Game show. When we come back, Brian Baird will have the play-by-play story and, of course, the starting lineups here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Santa will be here Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. We are proud to be hosting Music City Animal Rescue and their lovely Santa Claus. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. Come get pictures with your pets of all types and your family and benefit a great cause. That's Saturday, December 14th at Animal City on Broad Street. We'll see you there.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan." Call me at 615-893-2422.
Roscoe Brown has been Middle Tennessee's go-to for all HVAC and plumbing needs since 1940. Our commitment, you ask? It's to provide you with not just services, but solutions that bring comfort, efficiency, and peace of mind. From the heat of summer to the cold of winter, our expert team ensures your home environment is exactly how you want it. perfect. Trust in Roscoe Brown for all your HVAC and plumbing needs, where your family's comfort has been our priority for over 80 years. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. I think you've got the starting lineups for this boys game, Brian.
Yes, we do, and here we go with those starting lineups here for you. Starting lineups from Winners Trophies from JHA Company and from Fans Heating and Air. First of all, for the Smyrna Bulldogs, Tyreek McCarver, number 2. He's a 5'10 senior point guard. Number 1, Zakis McCarver. He is a 5'8 sophomore guard. Number 3, Caden Matthews, a 6'6 junior guard. Number 24, Corey Daniel, a 6'4 junior forward. And number 4, Jan Kinzer, a 6'2 junior guard. So it's McCarver, Matthews, Daniel, and Kinzer for the Smyrna Bulldogs of Omar Smith. Now for the Riverdale Warriors, Michael Voss, the head coach. Number 3, Ryan Wilkerson, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 5, Wayman West, a 6'2 junior. Number 2, Will Knight, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 1, Dawson Woodfine. Dawson is a 5'5 sophomore. And number 4, Evan Wilkerson, a 6-foot sophomore. So Wilkerson, West, Knight, Woodfine, Wilkerson. So we've got 2 McCarvers and 2 West in this game tonight. So that's going to make that fun. Twins on both sides. And I have made a boo-boo. And I have used the wrong highlighter for at least one of the teams.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Yep.
What will you do?
Well, I've tried to correct it, but it looks like garbage. But that's okay.
Yeah, but you're going to be tormented all night by it. You want me to do the play-by-play? Are you going to be able to make it through?
I can suffer through.
Okay.
Here on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Here we go with the Bulldogs in the gold uniforms with purple numbers. Like those, pretty sharp. Riverdale in the home whites with the Cardinal numbers. Little Vegas gold trim. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds. And the official says it is out of bounds off of white, so it'll be Smyrna's basketball. They'll be moving from the right to the left as we see it here. Inbounds is triggered in. And on the near side, it's Zakis passing over right side to Tyreek, who drives. Off the rim, no good. Tip up, no good. Tip up again, no good. But there was a foul on the putback by Matthews. And he's going to have a couple of shots upcoming.
I think Riverdale may have a little problem with the size of Smyrna. They're pretty big boys.
John, he's got that aren't starting 6'8" and 6'7" on the bench as well. Free throw, no good. I did hear Coach Michael Voss ask him in the lobby on the coach's corner this past week, where do you find all those big guys? Second toss, no good, missed a pair. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Smyrna. So, just underway, first possession for the Warriors. Up top, Woodfine has it. Gives to Wayman West, standing on the Riverdale logo. Brings it here to the right side, to the wing. Pops a three, it's no good. Rebound cleared out by the Bulldogs. It's Zakis losing the basketball. Turnover Smyrna. And a nice run out, but the shot is blocked by Caden Matthews. John, Smyrna has all matching shoes as well. And you can't miss them. They're brighter than my shoes. Inbounds, and Will Knight on the drive, puts a little floater in the lane and breaks this deadlock. First point scored. Took about a minute. Smyrna bringing the ball down. Left wing. Drive, they kick it out in the right corner. Evan Wilkerson drives, puts it up, missed the shot. Almost had the rebound, but Riverdale pulls it down. Here's a three from the left side, no good by Will Knight, but Riverdale gets the rebound. Evan Wilkerson tries to put it back, but he's going to fall to the ground after being hacked.
Smyrna starting off a little cold, 0 for 3 from the field.
Foul is on Corey Daniel, his first, and Smyrna's first foul. I feel some cooler air coming from somewhere.
Yeah, I do too.
Evan Wilkerson with the free throw. Second toss. This in the air, bounces after rolling out, no good, and ball goes out of bounds. It will be Smyrna's basketball. No. Riverdale's basketball. And Daniel may have gotten away with an over the back. Bounce pass on the inbounds to West, and West has it blocked, but a foul. Boy, Smyrna's fouling a lot, and if that's on Corey Daniel, that's number 2. And it is. So he's picked up 2 quick fouls, and immediately Coach Smith goes to the bench. Got some more girls' finals to pass along to you. Oakland girls beat Mount Juliet tonight, 56-48. Free throw, no good. And Wilson Central 63, Siegel 13. That's on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. I can't tell what that number is on the front of the jersey. West free throw, in and out. Missed a pair.
Not a shooting clinic so far.
No, not so far. So Corey Weathers is the sub, sophomore guard who came in. The basket is going to count, and there is a foul, and going to the free throw line is Tyreek McCarver, and gets Smyrna off the snide and has a chance to tie the game. After almost a 2-minute scoring drought. Malik Hicks coming in for Riverdale, and at the free throw line, Tyreek McCarver, the senior point guard, free throw good. Length of the floor to go as we're tied at 3 apiece. Woodfine takes it left side, hands it off over there to Evan Wilkerson. Gets it back, drives in the lane, puts up a nice little 2-footer.
That was a really good play there. Ran off a screen and caught him in the middle.
Gets the basket. It's 5-3. Warriors on top. I suspect this is going to be a close game just like earlier. On a drive, and Kinzer is going to be fouled on the way to the rack.
Riverdale is allowing them to get into the paint way too much at this particular moment in time. They're in a tight man-to-man, but they are getting open in the middle.
John, that's 5 fouls for both teams.
Yep.
Already. Free throw good. So Kinzer will have another. He is a 6'2 junior. Jan Kinzer. Second one. No good. Hit 1 of 2. Riverdale came away with the rebound barely. Tipped around. Woodfine down the floor. Dawson straight away. Takes a few dribbles to the left side. Finds Hicks. Hicks spots for the long 3. It's no good. Rebound. Riverdale gets it. Bounce pass in the lane. West. What a move inside. Little reverse. Now Malik Hicks with the steal. Back to West. Shot blocked. Smyrna bringing it down the floor. Hicks runs down the loose ball, but then steps out of bounds. Or did they call a foul? It is going to be out of bounds. Smyrna.
Yeah, when he came down with the ball, his foot was on that line.
I think Coach Voss thought there might have been a foul, but
Fuquay's in the game, Brian.
all right. Hudson, a 5'11 sophomore. Very young Riverdale team. Very. With the ball now is Weathers. Gives it to Matthews. Now they fire it up inside, but it's short. West down the floor. Down the center of the lane. No, they whip it into the corner. Shot forced up there. No good by Evan Wilkerson. Rebound Smyrna. Here's Matthews down the floor into the right corner. Tyreek McCarver thought about it. Now gives it over to Kinzer. His shot no good off the back of the rim. Rebound deep, and Zakis McCarver runs it down. Zakis, the younger brother of Tyreek. Here's a three. No good. Zakis McCarver missing that one. Missing the rim, actually. 7-4 Riverdale. 4:25 to play. We're in the first quarter. West has it. Gives off into the corner. Evan Wilkerson in the lane from the left wing. Shot up and good. Inside.
That was a tough shot. He had a hand in his face there.
That was Ryan Wilkerson. And everybody that started has at least a point. Here's a drive by Tyreek. Goes to the left block. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Evan Wilkerson for the Warriors. Takes it down the far sideline. Stops, back up top to West. West stops, right elbow. Shot off the lip of the rim, no good. And Tyreek McCarver with the rebound. Gets it across the timeline. 3:36 to play in the first, and it's a 5-point Riverdale lead. Left side, Matthews drives, baseline, cut off. Now a fadeaway jumper by Kinzer, no good. Rebound, Riverdale. They've done a pretty decent job on the boards despite the size disadvantage.
1 of 9 from the field for Smyrna.
Well, they have struggled. Into the corner, Fuqua drives, goes baseline, turns, gets there to the right block, now puts it up, good. He wanted to pass out, but his only option was to shoot and got the bucket.
They had him, and then Smyrna let him go.
Tyreek McCarver in trouble, drives through traffic, saves it somehow, flips it out to Weathers, his three good. So Corey Weathers with the first bank three, the first one of the night. 11-7 Riverdale, 2:35 to play. Left side, Evan Wilkerson has it. Back to Fuqua, foul line, drives in and tried to put it up off the glass with one hand, no good. Down the floor, Tyreek McCarver in the lane, nicely done. Had a little bunny hop there to get him to the right side and put it in. And just like that, Smyrna has come roaring back. It's only a 2-point Riverdale lead. Hicks, top of the key, burns it right side. That's where Wilkerson has it. Ryan Wilkerson to Hicks. Hicks, right block, goes up, no good, but a foul. And free throws upcoming here, 2 of them as a matter of fact, for the senior Malik Hicks. Smyrna foul is on Weathers. So Corey Weathers picks up his first. 3 team fouls, and I have failed to get one of the Riverdale fouls, but well, Hicks was dribbling and had to give the ball back to the official just to get it back again. The free throw is good. That happens all too much. And wholesale changes here for Riverdale. Bronson Crisp is in there. Free throw good by Hicks. So hit 1 of 2. Try to get all of these. Braylon Burns is in. And Dantes Johnson. He is a 6'5 senior, trying to get a little more size inside there. I'm missing one. Bounce pass, turning, spinning, and Kinzer goes up with a nice bucket there from the right side.
Last 3 buckets in a row belong to the Bulldogs.
Ball knocked away. Coming away with it is Will Knight. Knight into the corner. It's Woodfine, puts it up, and it's off the glass, no good. A bucket here would tie our ball game. Bounce it down low to McCarver. Tyreek into the deep right corner. Finds Devin Rourke, who's in. Top of the key. 3 ball for the lead is up and no good by Matthews.
Shot selection right now is not the greatest.
We've got 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Riverdale clinging now to a 2-point lead. Woodfine gets it across the time stripe to Crisp in the deep right corner. Finds cutting through, and nicely done to Braylon Burns. Nice pass and good assist there by Crisp. 15-11, 37 seconds. Bounce pass in the lane. Shot up and good by Zackees McCarver.
Well, that middle has been open for them.
Woodfine across the time stripe, moving left to right. To Crisp, goes baseline, pulls up for the 8-footer, which is an air ball. Rebound. Down the floor is Tyreek McCarver, gets in the lane. Ball is knocked away, but picked up by Smyrna, and a nice little fadeaway there by Zackees, who scored the last 2 buckets and tied our game at 15. 3 seconds. Dawson passes over. Here's a long rainbow shot up, no good by Will Knight, and we have played 1 quarter and have decided nothing. It's 15-15 as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Thank you for 40 great years of good food and fun.
At Toots, we still have the same specials, the same quality, the same portion sizes, even after 40 years.
Thank you for dining with us.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700.
Well, let's go to quarter number 2 and see if one team has more of an advantage. Smyrna had to come back, but they did tie. Inbounds is made by Will Knight. Woodfine across.
1 point, they were 1 for 9, and able to tie this thing up was pretty good.
Here's a long distance 3 from the parking lot by Will Knight.
First 3 for Riverdale tonight.
It's a first bank 3, and just like that, Riverdale back on top where they've spent most of the game. Here's a crazy wild drive, and McCarver, Tyreek is tripped up. Almost got that to go anyway. He's going to go to the free throw line.
How he managed to get fouled on that is amazing. Really out of control there.
Wayman West picks up his first. Free throw no good.
You know, one thing I can say, all their shoes do match. I mean, they're light. I mean, they're fluorescent green, but they do match.
They are.
That's like the old days.
Wonder if they glow in the dark.
I bet they do.
Free throw no good.
Yours does.
Well, mine don't. They are bright, though. Black light's pretty cool. Here's West. Free shot up from the right elbow. No good. Ties up the rebound. And it's going to be Smyrna's ball. You know, when I say Wayman's first name, I think I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, I can understand that.
My brain is saying, no, it's Raymond West. And you just slurred. But anyway.
Wayman West.
Wayman West. Makes me sound like Elmer Fudd. Smyrna with the ball. Zakis McCarver into the corner.
Oh.
Shot bounced high and then fell through.
Well, he tipped that thing in.
It's going to be a 2. His foot was on the line. What does that mean? Is it a 3?
No, he tipped that thing in.
Oh.
The rebound. I mean, it was a.
I got you. The rebound came out.
I mean, he just tipped it back in, yeah.
Around the corner. Up front with it is Dawson Woodfine. To the left side, Evan Wilkerson. Back to Woodfine at the free throw line. Having trouble with this zone right now, Riverdale is. Left side, Evan Wilkerson. Back way up top to Will Knight. Into the lane, West. Back out in the right corner, Ryan Wilkerson, who traveled on the way to the basket. That's their first turnover. Trying to see if there are any additional scores out there. Nothing right at the moment. Keep you updated on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Here it's 18-17, Riverdale by 1. Drive. Puts it up from the right side. Tyreek missed the shot. But then there's the McCarver putback. In the lane, long pass. Tyreek McCarver comes out of there with it. Drives all the way down. No look pass to Zakis. Blocked maybe, and then the follow-up by Devin Rourke. And the visitors have now taken a lead here, 21-18.
That zone has been pretty effective.
Here's West knifing his way in from the left block and scoring.
They need to keep doing just like that. Wayman West. Go in there, and that middle's open in that zone.
The difference is a 3 for a 2. It's 21-20. And Smyrna trying to add to that, and they do with the 3 from the right wing.
Well, they're warming up this quarter.
Evan Wilkerson? No, Kinzer rather, I'm sorry. They were 1 of 9 earlier. 2 shots upcoming for Riverdale after the miss. And the foul on Smyrna's Weathers. And Wayman West at the free throw line. Largest lead of the game for Smyrna here at 4. Riverdale trying to chip into that. Free throw, no good. A little too strong. And Caden Matthews is coming back in. Matthews is in for Kinzer. One more free throw for West and the Warriors to cut it to 3. The Smyrna lead. Shot it and got it. Bounced high, went through. 24-21 Smyrna. Just dropped under 5 minutes to play in this half. Tyreek McCarver over right side to Matthews. Back to Tyreek. Left side from the wing. Drives to the foul line into the right corner. Matthews 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound Will Knight. Looking down. Nice pass to Evan Wilkerson, but then just stripped away by Rourke. Left side to McCarver. Faked the shot. Passes off and gives it to Zakis for the short baby J.
That's a pretty pass there. No look.
Coming down, shooting the 3, no good by Will Knight. From the left block, reverse lay-in. My goodness, Tyreek McCarver putting on a show.
Well, you got to work on that. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Timeout, Riverdale. It's a 7-point lead for the Smyrna Bulldogs here, and Riverdale takes a 30-second timeout here to talk things over.
Oh, boy. That means I get to do a Bob Parks auction commercial.
Yes, you do.
And I must say, this will be very professional. The Parks Auction brand has helped families. Yes, they have. Investors, they've helped them, and they've helped businesses here in Rutherford County and across the state with their on-site and online auction needs. Call Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught today for a no-obligation consultation. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. And if you're really, really close friends with Bob Bugg, you'll get a calendar.
Surprised you don't have yours yet.
I've got mine. I've already had it for a week or two.
I rate that a 2.5, by the way.
I thought it was more professional the thing you did.
Mine had more heart.
Maybe.
Here's Riverdale to bring the ball down. They're down by 7 here. Now, it was a tie ball game at the end of the first quarter. Has not been the best quarter here for the Warriors. Bounce pass in the lane. Fuqua from the right block has to kick it back out. Finds Woodfine. Zips it over left wing. A 3 attempt. Up and swish. Will Knight with his second first bank 3 of the quarter. Warriors needed that in the worst way. Cuts the Smyrna lead to 4. I think this is going to be a very close game. Don't go anywhere here. Tyreek McCarver dribbles around right side. Gets tangled up between 2 Warriors, and helping out is Zakis. He passes now to Matthews, right side. They work it inside to Rourke, and Rourke got a little push from behind. It'll be out of bounds for Smyrna. Chris picks up the foul. Smyrna will inbound on the far baseline. Tyreek McCarver and a foul away from the ball. And this is going to go against the Bulldogs. So Corey Weathers on the illegal screen. That's 3 fouls on him now. And the steal. McCarver, layup, missed. Tyreek follows through, though, and pulls down the rebound from Little Brother and now brings it back out. Lob pass left wing, Rourke wide open and bottom. Devin Rourke with the first bank 3. Bulldogs' largest lead of the game, 31-24. Fuqua drives, puts it up off the right block and scores. Nice answer there by Riverdale. 2:37 to play, 31-26 Bulldogs. Tyreek McCarver drives, goes baseline, flips it back out. Zakis, jumper good. Left him open, John. He's got 10 points, 6 here in this quarter.
They have really heated up from the field.
Fuqua drives and is going to be hacked on the way to the rack. And that is Weathers, I think, and it may be number 4. And it is. You just can't do that.
We're not even at the end of the half.
No. So, let's see. Marcello Rowland comes in for the Bulldogs. He is a junior. Malik Hicks in the deep right corner. Crisp is back in too, by the way. They work it to him inside, and from the right block he scores. First points for the senior Bronson Crisp. 33-28. Approaching the 2-minute mark left in the half. Zakis McCarver backs it out here near the front court corner, near side. Now passes off, gets it back. Underhand flip to Tyreek McCarver. Tyreek, foul line, turns, spins, bounces it into the deep right corner to Rowland, who puts it up and is hacked. And he's going to have 2 shots as he was shooting.
Good penetration. Smyrna's doing a good job of getting in, but I think Riverdale is kind of reaching when they probably just need to stay back.
Leave well enough alone.
Yeah, because they're making difficult shots. I mean, they're going after really difficult shots.
Rowland at the charity stripe. First one good. That's his first points tonight. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, steps up when the play breaks down. More information on their surgical specialist that can get you back in the game online at TOA.com. Second free throw settles in nicely. And Rowland is out. And that's Brody Webb coming in. His first action tonight, a junior. 3, fired up right side by Will Knight. No good. Crashing the boards. Wayman West tried to knock it out of bounds off of Smyrna, and Rourke comes away with it and then is tripped up. And are they going to call a foul, or was he out of bounds? Out of bounds.
I think he was out of bounds, yeah.
He slid out of bounds. And Crisp is going to inbound the basketball.
Eagerly awaiting.
Yep, right in front of the Smyrna bench. Crisp having a conversation with a fellow student in the stands. And they're going to do it again. Some type of warning here, maybe? Now Hicks is going to inbound.
Yeah, they put Bronson over there in the corner.
So they get it in. Hicks now. Long distance three ball. No good. Deep rebound. Out of bounds. Nobody got to it. And it will be Riverdale's ball. And Crisp goes into the stands and takes out a nice young lady who was not expecting to have a large human in her lap. Lord of mercy. Kadarian Fletcher into the game. With the basketball now is McCarver. Looks off inside and takes Elijah Morales' head off.
Yeah, Morales didn't know he was behind him, or he would have done a little head fake there. Of course, he would have been clobbered coming across his body.
It will be Smyrna's ball to inbound here on the near baseline. Long lob in, and Tyreek McCarver is going to have to go run it down, or Zakis rather. He does so. 53 seconds left, and a charge is going to be called on Zakis McCarver. And now Coach Voss is going to sub 3 players. I hope I have them. (35-28) is your score. Smyrna up here. Woodfine tonight. Flips it over left side to Evan Wilkerson. From the left elbow, he has to flip it out. Got trapped there, double teamed. Wayman West takes it into the left corner. Here's a three put up by Will Knight off the side of the rim. Deep rebound, got his own. Back up top, Woodfine, 27 seconds. Bounces it to West, right side, turns, spins, tries to go baseline, stops at the elbow. Bounce pass is going to be stolen away. Brody Webb took the pass and running the lane down to the right side. Tyreek McCarver layup good. Wayman West on the run. Goes up, shot blocked and out of bounds, and I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul.
Neither could Wayman.
Yeah. 5.8. Riverdale will inbound here on the near baseline, not the far baseline, so make that correction. Knight will trigger in. Lob, top of the key. West turns, spins, now gets free for the long two. Swish!
Big basket there.
Sure was.
Before half.
Huge basket to end the half. With your score, Smyrna leading by 7, 37-30 over the Riverdale Warriors. Back with stats coming up for you in just 2 minutes.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and do it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Oh. I know it's a busy time, but this is also a time of giving. And I need you to give a moment of your time to fill out the special census for Murfreesboro. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. It only takes a couple of minutes, and you'll do a lot for our community. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. Fill out the special census today. Can Santa count you in?
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here. Our game tonight brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, and Wilson Bank and Trust. I want to go over some scores here on our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Wilson Central girls defeated Siegel girls 63-13. Oakland with a big win over Mount Juliet tonight, 56-48. Cascade girls defeated Eagleville girls 48-38. And Blackman defeated Lebanon. That's maybe the big game of the night. A big upset there, 61-52. I want to go over this girls contest just a second here. In the first game tonight, the Lady Warriors defeated the Smyrna Bulldogs 54-44. They were led by Abby Dennis with a point, Madison Taylor with 12. Malaya Brown had 12. Zania Tiller with 16 tonight. Waller had 4, and Graves had 7. For Smyrna, Kylie Travis had 7. Tanija Johnson with 6. James with 6. Herrera with 2. Dalton with 6 points, 2 threes. And Tay Williams had 10. Matthews chipped in 3 points as well. Final in that girls game, 54-44. And we'll be back. We'll take a look at the individual scoring when we return here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services.
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
To meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications.
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy.
Specifically for you.
Compounds for weight loss.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
The liquid, suppository.
All to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Let's take a look at the scoring in the game here in the first half for the Riverdale Warriors. Ryan Wilkerson has 2. Wayman West with 7 points, including a 3. Will Knight with 2 First Bank threes. Woodfine with 2. Wilkerson with 2. Hicks with 1. Burns with 2. Fuquay with 4 points. and Bronson Crisp has added a basket, a field goal as well. For Smyrna, Tyreek McCarver with 11 points, Zackees McCarver with 10, so they're leading the way for Smyrna. Devin Rourke has 5 points, including a 3, and Sakori Weathers has a First Bank 3. Jan Kinzer with 6 points, and Marcello Rowland with 2 points. And the leading scorer in the game for Riverdale right now is Will Knight, and he has 8 points. Both coaches have played a lot of players in this game, with Smyrna leading at 37-30 in the boys contest. We'll be back with the team stats as we continue here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
37-30 is our score, and I want to thank Connor back at the station, doing a great job back there.
You're tormenting our producers.
Okay, here's the team stats. The Smyrna Bulldogs have out-rebounded Riverdale 14-9. 14 of 29 scoring for Smyrna, three threes, and a 48% mark in the shooting department. Riverdale 12 of 25 for 48%. They're dead even. They have 2 threes. Smyrna 4 of 8 from the free throw line for 50%. Riverdale 4 of 7 for 57%. And Smyrna has 3 turnovers to Riverdale's 4. Tied at 15 at the end of the first quarter. 37-30 is our score right now here at halftime. And that's going to do it for our stats. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. About ready for the second half of action. I want to remind you that our game is brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Wilson Bank and Trust, and good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near the Medical Center Parkway. State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700.
John, I was able to find a few additional scores. Rockville girls beat Tullahoma tonight 50-41. Stewart's Creek over Warren County 45-36. And boys games in progress. Blackman 28, Lebanon 25. They're going to the fourth quarter. And going to the fourth quarter, it's Siegel 44 and Wilson Central 28. I've got 2 WCs on here, and I couldn't remember if it was Wilson Central or Warren County. So much for my abbreviations. Start of quarter number 3 here. Riverdale with the ball. I'll give you the starting lineups here. Wilkerson, Ryan Wilkerson, Wayman West. There's a foul. Fuqua is in there. West is actually not in there. Evan Wilkerson and Will Knight. For Smyrna, there's Zakis and Tyreek McCarver. And Caden Matthews, who picks up the foul there, by the way. Shot up, no good. Daniel getting the start. And there's Kinzer, who drives and puts it up nicely. So
Riverdale needs to be very careful here. They're up by 9. You don't want them to get a little streak here early.
Those lineups, by the way, Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. And it's Will Knight who is fouled on the way down. Now the officials are having a little chat about something. Foul is going to be on Tyreek McCarver. And going to the free throw line is Will Knight. Shot it, got it. If he hits this one, he will be in double figures with 10 points on the evening. It's in the air and good. Will Knight tickling the twines on that one. And pass to the right wing, Matthews, and a foul. Matthews and Will Knight kind of got tangled up. It's first foul on Will, I think.
This is getting to be like the girls' second half.
So far, it has been a rocky start. Knight has 2 fouls, by the way. It's a 7-point lead. That's where we were at halftime. The McCarvers playing catch up top. Pass off in the deep right corner. That's Kinzer. In the lane, foul line, Daniel. He underhand flips it to Zakis rather. Missed, tipped up, and coming away with the rebound is Kinzer. He's in double figures with 10 now.
Doing a good job on the boards.
He joins the McCarver brothers in double figures. Riverdale working it down low. Drive,
that's
no
a
good.
Way to defend right there if you're Smyrna.
Up the floor, McCarver on the run out. Tyreek lays it in the hole.
All he did was put his arms up, didn't try to reach in.
Ryan Wilkerson, deep right corner. Finds Knight. He tries to cut through, nothing there. Left side to Evan Wilkerson. Back at the left wing, Woodfine. Drives right side and passes, and now a foul as Will Knight was driving. And that is on Smyrna. And, well, they called it on McCarver, but I showed number 1, so it's Zakis, I think. So Malik Hicks is in, and West is in.
West had some equipment problem, but I think why he didn't start the third quarter.
Okay. Makes sense. I just noticed Ryan Wilkerson has 2 different color shoes on, it looks like. On the drive, and Wilkerson, Evan was driving and kind of got tied up there.
He does have 2 different shoes on.
And so does Evan Wilkerson. So,
well, that must be a theme.
Maybe that's the twin thing.
Yeah, they're wearing each other's shoes.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Well, they both have 1 pink shoe and 1 white shoe, but it's the opposite. Evan misses the free throw. Evan's wearing the left pink shoe, and Ryan is wearing the right one.
You're so observant.
Well, we try to give everything to you. Corey Daniel is out, and Rourke is back in. Free throw number 2 is good. 3 free throws on the night for Evan.
I remember when the late, great LDAG used to come and measure your feet for shoes.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in the county used to do that.
And even the basketball manager at Walter Hill got shoes.
Yeah, I don't know if he deserved them, but.
Only pair of high-top Converse I ever owned. Here's a drive, left block, and nicely put in the hole by Kinzer. He's really come to play.
Well, they have really penetrated inside there, and Riverdale's going to have to come up with a stop.
They haven't found one in the third so far. 45-33 with 5:24 to play in the third. Right side. They work it down to Wayman West. West lost control of the ball, and then picking it up is Zakese McCarver, and a foul. Fuqua went for the steal and picks up the foul instead.
It's hard. Riverdale got a lot of sophomores. It's so hard for them to be patient on offense. And sometimes they rush shots. Sometimes they try to do too much.
Well, and they're trying to come back from behind right now, and it's a little frustrating. Here's Tyreek McCarver. Kicks it out into the deep right corner to Kinzer. Work it underneath. The ball is loose, and Rourke trying to dive for it. Kicked out of bounds. It's still going to be Smyrna ball, though. Dawson Woodfine comes in for Fuqua. I did hear him say Fuqua, not Fuqua. And I know that Jeff Milstead knows that. So I'm going with what he says. Maybe. In the lane. Here's Rourke. Turns, spins, tries to dump it low. Maybe too much passing, but Kinzer runs it down, goes up, and is absolutely clobbered by Malik Hicks.
Yeah, overpassing there.
Yes.
But they're going to the line.
Gives Jan Kinzer a chance here at the free throw line to become the leading, Tyreek McCarver for game-high honors. And no good on the first. So the best he can do is tie. Here's Will Knight coming in for Bronson Crisp. This is Crisp's first action in basketball. He was concussed in the Oakland football game. Second free throw is good and has just been cleared to play. 46-33 Smyrna. Here's Hicks turning, spinning, nice pass down low to West.
How he even saw him is what I don't understand.
I don't either. Did a spin move in the air.
180.
Nice pass. Zakese McCarver way outside. Caden Matthews couldn't draw iron.
Smyrna getting a little lazy now on offense.
Elijah Morales coming in. This is like almost a game you would see played on an asphalt surface outside.
Very similar.
Yep. Riverdale turns it over, and now Rourke in the lane to Zakese McCarver. Foul line, Jay, no good. Rebound, Malik Hicks. Outlet pass down the right sideline to Woodfine. 4 minutes left in the third. Hicks gets it down low. Evan Wilkerson goes up. Ball knocked away. Somehow controls it. Now Malik Hicks on the drive off the glass. Good. It's his first field goal of the game.
Kind of come in and give them a little spark here.
Got it down to single digits. It was 7 at halftime. Then Smyrna came out of the gates pretty quick. Here's a drive. Shot up good by Tyreek McCarver. And there is a foul.
He wanted the whole defense their whole offensive unit to spread out where he could get open in that middle, and he took it to the hoop.
Fuqua and Crisp back in. Hicks and Knight out. And an and one for Tyreek McCarver, senior point guard. It's one of 6 seniors on this team, but one of only 3 that have gotten into this game so far. So Crisp into the right corner. Woodfine passed it right into the hands of Smyrna's Kinzer coming through. Takes it to the lane, no good, but the follow through by Tyreek McCarver.
Boy, how many of those has he gotten tonight on that?
Fuqua dribbles around, being dogged by Zakese, and now Zakese McCarver with the steal. Layup on the other end, no good, but he's fouled by Fuqua.
Took a pretty hard spill there.
So he will get a chance at 2 at the free throw line. And we may have a timeout here. Looks like we do. Timeout for the Riverdale Warriors, and it's a timeout for us here as well. And we will be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been a part of your community, helping generations achieve their dreams. From savings accounts to home loans, we've been there for every milestone. Come see Rick Thornton, Senior Vice President, Relationship Manager at 3427 Memorial Boulevard.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Brian and John here with you. We're in the third quarter here between Riverdale and Smyrna, with the Bulldogs leading 51-37, and at the free throw line, Zaccheaus McCarver, who will have two tosses, and the first one is good.
As many fouls has been committed tonight. All Smyrna really, with this lead that they've got, really only just has to hit the free throws, keep that lead.
Second one is in the air, good. 53-37, the lead beginning to inch away from Riverdale. They need to try to stop the bleeding if you're a Warrior fan. They pass inside and are forced to kick it back out, and there's a travel. Ryan Wilkerson got the pass from Dawson Woodfine.
6 turnovers here in the third quarter for Riverdale. It's kind of been their undoing because Smyrna's had, 3 baskets, I think, off turnovers.
Trotting down the left sideline is Zaccheaus McCarver. Kinzer, bounce pass, gets it down low. Driving through is Morales and threw it away. Crisp with the interception, and Crisp trying the reverse lay-in, and he is going to be fouled by Devin Rourke. Both players go sprawling onto the floor. I would say Crisp probably spends about 30% of his time on the floor in basketball. He always seems to be in the middle of things like that. First free throw is good. 3 points on the night for him. He's got another one. It's in the air, and it is good. 53-39. Smyrna up. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Smyrna bringing it down. Tyreek McCarver into the left corner. The three shot is up, and it is no good by Rowland. Deep rebound, Riverdale. Riverdale has taken advantage of a couple of misses by Smyrna, but not this time. They throw it away.
The old give and go back door, but the pass was not good to Crisp.
Yeah, Evan Wilkerson kind of let that one fly on him. Bringing it down is Rowland for the Bulldogs. Finds Kinzer. Kinzer at the foul line, left side, puts up a jumper, no good from 8. Rebound West for Riverdale, and Fuquay has it now. Explodes toward the basket, puts it up from the left block, no good. 3 Bulldogs there for the rebound. Tyreek McCarver to bring it across. Behind the back dribble, across the timeline now. Takes it left side into the corner to Rowland. Rowland turns and has to kick it back out to the deep left. That's where Kinzer is, and Kinzer going to be tripped up. No foul, but it's still Smyrna ball. Fuqua out and Woodfine in. Fuquay. Inbounds. Whoa. Foul on the pick that was set on the inbounds. And that is on Roland. Will Knight will come in, and he's coming in for Ryan Wilkerson. So Riverdale gets out there who they like. Minute 10 to play here in the third quarter. Will Knight puts up a shot in the lane and got it to fall. 12 for him. And Riverdale slowly chipping away. Last 3 possessions for Smyrna, they've come up empty. Tyreek McCarver with it. He's who I want with the ball right now. He's hot. 18 for him. In the lane, Roland. Big bucket. 55-41. Nice answer by the Bulldogs. Into the deep left corner. Evan Wilkerson drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound. Rourke for the Bulldogs. Up the floor and blocked. Roland shot blocked. Crisp in the corner for 3. No good. High for the rebound. Evan Wilkerson puts it in. No, Bronson Crisp with the basket. And a timeout on the floor with 10.7 seconds. 55-43. Warriors try to mount a comeback on State Farm Prep Sports from NS.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee, and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And we're sponsored tonight by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard.
Brian and John here with you. Smyrna with the last 10 seconds. Down the left sideline, Zakis McCarver, and a foul on Malik Hicks. He was going for the steal. Hicks picks up number 3 in terms of fouls. He's going to go to the free throw line. We've reached the 5-foul rule. First free throw is good.
They've done a good job in this third quarter. They're 5 of 6 in this third quarter at the free throw line, and they did not have a good first half shooting free throws.
The Siegel Stars defeat Wilson Central tonight, 64-43. Second free throw good. That is win number 200 in Coach Rigsby's career. Congrats on that for him. 2 seconds, 1, and just to fire up at the top of the key by Will Knight, which falls away. And we go to the fourth quarter. Smyrna leads 57-43. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
Hi, this is Dan at Music World and Drummers Den. We have new things going on here for Christmas. We have gift cards available for any amount from $1 up to whatever you want to spend on it. We have Christmas specials going on. Our prices are competitive. Sometimes we're even below the online prices. We have layaway plans available, and this is real popular at Christmas. Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church, right across the street from Indian Hills Golf Course.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummers Den, and Mills Family Pharmacy. 7 of 13 shooting for Smyrna in that third quarter. 4 of 9 for Riverdale. And Smyrna right now red hot at the free throw line.
It's going to take a big fourth quarter for Riverdale to get back in this one and try to win it. Foul line jumper, fadeaway style from 10 is up and no good by Zaccheaus McCarver. Rebound Riverdale. They need to take advantage of things like this. A miss, and Fuqua is fouled in the corner. That is on Brody Webb. So the first foul of the fourth quarter. We reset each quarter. You don't shoot the bonus until 5 fouls. Here's Fuqua and scores. A nice little scoop shot there.
Just went through the heart of the defense, and they let him go through.
Zaccheaus McCarver, they kick it into the right corner. Here's a three that bangs through for Jan Kinzer.
Kinzer's having a good game.
He's got 16. He's the second leading scorer on the team. Lead is 15. Just underway here in the final stanza from Johnny Parsley Memorial Gym. Waymond West drives in, just a little short, but he's going to be fouled by Fujiri Louis Jean. He came into the game, snuck in, didn't see.
How did he sneak in on you?
Well, I just wasn't looking for him.
How tall is he?
He is 6'8". Free throw good. Waymond West is in double digits with 10 now.
Riverdale's doing a pretty good job in the second half on the foul line, too.
He's the tallest kid on the team for Smyrna. They do have a 6'7" guy, too. Second free throw, no good. 60-46 in the deep right corner. Here's a three up, and it dings off to the side of the rim by Marcello Rowland. Crisp takes it right side, and there's going to kind of be a bump push foul there on Zaccheaus McCarver. Malik Hicks is back in, and also Woodfine.
I think McCarver checked in too for Smyrna.
Tyreek, okay. And now Hicks is coming out. There's a little trouble on the substitutions here. And they're going to make Evan Wilkerson come out. Now we've got it all situated.
Well, let's see. I see 4 players for Riverdale.
Chris was
there
just
they is, yeah.
in the corner there. Fuqua puts up the shot. It is no good. Tyreek McCarver with the rebound. Brings it down. Passes to the right side, and Kinzer thought about the shot, then took a step and turns it over for the 5th time tonight for the Bulldogs. Will Knight in for the Warriors. Coach Voss has a constant rotation of players coming in. Probably averages every 2 to 3 possessions, it seems like. Here's Waymond West from the foul line right side. Good. That was a tough shot. Left him open there.
Very good extension on that shot.
Cuts the lead to 12. Smyrna has seemed to find an answer every time, though. Tyreek McCarver is going to be fouled by West. It's 2 for him.
Can't believe Omar didn't wear the same color shoes.
Rourke coming in. Well,
because he's the coach.
He's got on those fancy Nikes. Smyrna gets it in, and Tyreek McCarver explodes to the basket, puts it up from the floor. Got it to go, and a foul. That kid's athleticism is just crazy.
How he got that basket without walking, for one thing.
Yep.
And then without seeing the basket, he just flipped it up there.
He was tripped on the way and was falling to the ground when he put it up, and that was just pretty crazy. The and one, good. 21. He's got 21. Jan Kinzer has 16 and 14 for Zaccheaus McCarver. Malik Hicks at the foul line into the right or left corner. Driving, Will Knight puts it up in the lane. No good. Rebound, Crisp. He goes up and is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 5:34 to play, and that foul is going to be on Jan Kinzer.
Jan Kinzer.
Over yonder. Free throw good. My dad's favorite word, yonder.
Said it a lot, huh?
He did, yep. Second toss by Chris. Bounces 3 times and then settles in.
And you had to figure out what measurement yonder was.
Yes, it could have been the other side of the room or 50 miles away. Driving all the way in and putting it up is Kinzer for the 2-point basket. He kind of exploded there toward the end and kind of lulled Riverdale's defense to sleep. Top of the key, 3-ball by Knight. No good.
Good blocking out there by Smyrna. Wow.
Tyreek McCarver coming out with the board. Fakes left, goes right, and then knocked out of bounds by Wayman West. Now 4 subs in for the Warriors. Burns coming in for the first time in a while.
Riverdale unable to make any headway on the lead. They're just matching Smyrna, or Smyrna's matching them, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, they got it to 12 a second ago. It's back to 15. Inbounds, Tyreek McCarver stepped out of bounds, though.
He never got he never got out of bounds. He caught the ball with 1 foot on inbounds.
Yeah.
Trying to get it. It was a nice move, though. A nice play.
Tried to sneak on the other side of the basket. Deep right corner. Here's a 3 by Ryan Wilkerson, which is no good.
Well, they're quick coming off that ball, aren't they, Smyrna?
Yeah, they are. They flip back up top. Tyreek McCarver's got it. Right side. Flips it back way up top to Rourke. Takes a step to the right. Puts up a 3. It's no good. Evan Wilkerson with the rebound.
Rushed that shot a little too much. That's not what they wanted.
Fuquay takes it all the way in and is hacked by Rourke. 4.5 minutes left in this ball game.
I don't know these two teams can play, though. Slow down.
No.
You know,
Don't
hold the ball.
That's not in the DNA, is it?
We're fixing to see if they can or they will.
Free throw is good.
I guess there's a difference between whether you can or you will.
Yeah. They probably can, but it's probably uncomfortable for them to do that, if that makes sense. Second one is good. Down the floor are the Bulldogs. 4:20 right now on the clock. And underneath the basket, Webb waited on traffic to go by and then took an extra step there.
I think he walked up at the top of the key and then walked again down here.
I'm not so
Got
sure.
away with it the first time.
You're not right about that.
We're just passing time along.
Yep. What is that song? Keeps on spinning, spinning, spinning into the future. It's Woodfine
with come up with that one?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Well, you said, whatever you said made me think of that. Woodfine dribbling around in the corner now, kicks it out to Knight for a 3 from the right wing. It's no good, and Brody Webb with the rebound. Passes off right side, cutting through, knifing his way in is Kinzer to lay it in softly. That kid's got some moves.
Smyrna's transition game has been too much for Riverdale tonight.
Yep.
Get a rebound, they go down the floor.
Very good point. Devin Rourke reaches in. 3 fouls on him. Was very interested to see a Blackman final tonight, but I have not, and boys. Free throw, no good by Woodfine.
You know who to call.
I don't think Ghostbusters has the.
No, not Ghostbusters. Our inside man at Blackman.
Oh, that's true. I'll text him. Second free throw bounces, no good. I was getting scores, but the third quarter score was 39 minutes ago, so I have a feeling that maybe it's over. Here's a drive in the lane, putting it up, and Zackees McCarver is fouled. Keith McCarver going to go to the free throw line. Woodfine with the foul. It's in the air, and it is good. I have a feeling the Lebanon boys are going to be in the mix over in their district, and of course their district includes Smyrna and Stewart's Creek and Laverne. Cookville's still good. Maybe not state runner-up good, but who knows. Second free throw, no good. That's a tough boys league to be matched up with in the region. Woodfine has it. Front court, right side. Passes down low to Evan Wilkerson. Back to West. 3:10 to play. They're down 68-52. Will Knight dribbles. The ball knocked away. And it was Rourke who knocked it away. The ball's on the floor. Guys go flying, and Riverdale comes back with it. Work it down low, and a bad bounce pass, but Will Knight runs it down in the lane. Ryan Wilkerson can't hold on to it, but finally does, and the Evan Wilkerson three is no good. Deep rebound, Riverdale. Woodfine with it. Now to Will Knight, top of the key, dribbles around. And a timeout, Riverdale. And it is also a 30-second timeout for us, and we'll be right back, and then a word from Parks Auction.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. There's a glare on my screen. I couldn't see it.
And want to thank Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught as well. They are Bob Parks Auctioneers.
I got time.
Okay.
Don't get crazy. Here we go. Seems like everyone's a real estate expert, but Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have put in the decades of work for their clients to be the go-to guys. With Parks Auction extensive marketing program, you can receive the most money in the shortest amount of time. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg, Parks Auction, the land of everything, online at parksauction.com. I probably should have let you do that. That would probably been the most serious you've ever done it.
No. Let's see. Riverdale gets has the basketball after their timeout, but they throw it away. Wild pass from Woodfine tonight, and that's 11 turnovers for the Warriors. Got a Blackman Blaze final tonight, and they beat Lebanon 42-28.
Wow, low scoring.
Well, it was 28-25 at the end of the third quarter, so Lebanon only scored 3 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's got that defense going, Barry does.
That was a big win for the Blaze there. Twin wins over Lebanon tonight. Ball thrown away. I think Riverdale tipped it out, though. It'll be Smyrna's basketball.
I'm digging Smyrna's uniforms.
Yep. Purple and gold. We got the purple, or the gold uniforms on tonight with the purple trims. Keith McCarver, a little 8-footer from the right side. 70-52. Fuqua on the drive, gets it to fall and a foul. Hudson Fuqua has come in and off the bench tonight, put up 10 for Riverdale. They've got 3 in double figures too.
Yeah, that Lebanon Blackman game was tight.
Yeah, it was a 3-point game going to the fourth quarter. Girls also beat Lebanon 61-52 tonight. Free throw good. So the and one gives Fuqua 11. Quickly down the floor is Kinzer. He's not going to stop and lost the ball. It goes out of bounds off of him. And now 4 subs for Riverdale. And it looks like C.J. Griffin is going to get to check in here for Smyrna. A 6'1" senior forward. He comes in for Jan Kinzer, who leaves the game with 20 points tonight. Tyreek McCarver with 21. They drive, and Will Knight kicks it out to the corner. Now another pass up top to Woodfine. His shot no good, but the rebound and putback will fall for Ryan Wilkerson. And a timeout on the floor with 1:33 to play. Smyrna 70 and Riverdale 57 as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by IDIS Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Middle Tennessee Christian School, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm.
They inbound. Smyrna down the floor and tipped, but Brody Webb has it into the right corner. Here's a three. No good by Victor Witherspoon, who's in the game. Loose ball run down by Riverdale. Crisp is going to be fouled by Zackees McCarver.
And that just makes Omar Smith just like, why?
Yeah. Crisp has been busy at the free throw line tonight. Misses that one. He's got 2 field goals and 4 free throws. C.J. Griffin trots off. Another free throw for Crisp. It is good. Hit 1 of 2. If he gets another point, Riverdale will have 4 players in double figures. 70-58 Smyrna. Minute 10. Bulldogs bring it down the floor, and they went to pass like Keith McCarver did, and Crisp with the steal and now puts it up, scores, and a foul. Well, this could get Riverdale within 9 if he hits this free throw.
Well, they certainly handed the ball to Bronson on that one.
Yes. I mean, right to him.
To put it bluntly.
And he took it to the other end and put up a crazy shot and was fouled, but it went through. 1 free throw for Bronson Crisp, and it is good. 9-point lead with 1:03. Riverdale mounting a bit of a comeback, but is it too little too late? Length of the floor to go for Smyrna. Matthews gets it to Tyreek McCarver. And now way late reach-in foul called, but Fuquay with the foul. And Riverdale still has 1 more foul to give before putting Smyrna at the free throw line. Rourke to inbound, and Matthews was pushed. They didn't call that foul. Brings it across the time stripe. Ooh, ball loose. Zackees McCarver comes away with it. He's being dogged in that left corner, and now there's finally a foul called with 44.6 seconds.
They didn't want to call that one either.
They didn't, because they didn't call the other 2 that happened right before it. And going to the free throw line is Zackees McCarver. Braylon Burns fouled, by the way. Don't even know if I told you he came back in. Free throw good.
Well, Smyrna's done their job at the free throw line tonight. This second half has been really good.
Coach Voss subs so much I don't get the chance to tell you who's in all the time. The lead is 10, and if Zaccheaus McCarver can put this one through, it'll be 11, and it is. Now Smyrna takes a timeout, and we will step aside. 72-61 with 45 seconds to play. State Farm Prep Sports, Smyrna up.
Life changes, then it changes again. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure that you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
We are back, and the last 44.6 seconds here in this one. Riverdale let the ball roll before they pick it up just across the timeline here now. Near side, Woodfine. Now a long three by Knight. It's going to hit the wire above and now belong to Smyrna. Eagleville boys a winner tonight, 68-56. That's the newest score on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard that we have here for you. MTCS girls fall to Webb, 51-39. Smyrna to bring it in, and immediately the foul, I would think. Zaccheaus McCarver somehow gets it across the timeline. Two Riverdale players collide, and he brings it back out. Well, Riverdale still foul. They bounce it over. Matthews, nope. The officials didn't want to call it, and it's not going to happen. It's going to be a final score of 72-61 as the Smyrna Bulldogs come in tonight and get the win over the Riverdale boys. Final score 72-61. A timeout. When we come back, it's your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. That's next on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
We're here at Rick's Barbecue catching up with Anne-Marie Brents, who tells us not only do they have barbecue, smoked chicken, loaded baked potatoes, but the slaw dogs are out of this world.
I do love the slaw dogs. People are like, is that a big sausage? I'm like, no, it's a deep fried hot dog. And the slaw that we put on them is a spicy mustard slaw. It's actually really good. I like to dip it in white sauce.
Rick's Barbecue has awesome deals to feed the entire family.
We have family packs, and it can feed 4 to 6 people. We have a picnic pack, which is the family pack doubled.
Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Oh. I know it's a busy time, but this is also a time of giving. And I need you to give a moment of your time to fill out the special census for Murfreesboro. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. It only takes a couple of minutes, and you'll do a lot for our community. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. Fill out the special census today. Can Santa count you in?